promise of make-believe to defy where I stand. So set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire, and I'll burn until the end of time. Straight to the higher power. Let me burn until the sun goes down. Yeah, just a touch of a flame like this. Understand that I am, oh, just a victim of circumstance. In a whirlwind of chance. Oh, set me on fire, set me on fire, set me on fire, and I'll burn until the end of
listening to the Oracle of Hard Rock Radio, your rock and roll authority. Tear the knob off. Thank you for listening to the Oracle of Hard Rock Radio. Follow us on Instagram at Oracle of Hard Rock Radio. We play new underground, non-mainstream melodic hard rock, melodic metal, Christian, and some prog from new and established acts. You just heard Jason Becker's new track called Kryptone Night, taken from his Strawberry Jams album released February 28th, 2026, just last week. The album is a collection of 30 songs. The Strawberry Jams is the third volume in a series of unreleased guitar music Jason Becker recorded on his 4-track and 8-track Tascam cassette recorders back in the day between 1985 and 1992 when he could still play guitar. So yes, that is actually him playing all guitars on this track, which is from a demo he recorded in 1990. The bass is played by Arian Salazar from Third Eye Blind. He also arranged the song. Grammy Award winning Green Day producer Chris Dugan played drums and mixed it. Jason Becker's story is incredible. I won't go into it much here. For more info, you can read his bio on jasonbecker.com and the description for this track on YouTube. Briefly, the first time I heard Jason Becker was on those Cacophony albums with Marty Friedman in the 1980s. He released his debut solo record, Perpetual Burn, in 1988 at the age of 19. At 20 years old, he auditioned for and got the gig as David Lee Roth's new guitarist and appeared on his third album, A Little Ain't Enough. In 1990, if I'm not mistaken, Jason Becker was diagnosed with ALS, which cut his career short. The life expectancy of someone with ALS is 2 to 5 years. That was 36 years ago. With the help of his family, Jason is able to communicate and write music. He has released 3 albums as well as 3 albums of demos. Truly incredible, wonderful family, incredible story. Also, to learn more about the song and Jason Becker's Strawberry Jams album, go to jasonbeckerofficial.bandcamp.com. You can order the digital-only album to directly support Jason and his family with the overwhelming cost of living with ALS by scanning the QR code on your screen. Before that, you heard Sweden's Cruel Intentions with their new track, Living Out of Line, released February 27th. The track is taken from their upcoming third album, All Hail Hypocrisy, to be released May 29th, 2026 via Indie Recordings. The singer is Lizzie Devine, formerly of Veins of Jenna, a really great sleaze rock band that was together for 7 years. The Cruel Intentions have seen massive recognition after 3 of their songs were featured in the Peacemaker HBO series directed by James Gunn, who also directed Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy. Check out their Instagram at The Cruel Intentions Official. You can pre-order All Hail Hypocrisy and buy other The Cruel Intentions merch by scanning the QR code on your screen. And kicking off this rock block was Sweden's Heat with their new track, Set Me On Fire, released February 27th via Ear Music. You may have noticed that there are 2 other tracks along with this one. Those 2 other tracks, Call My Name and Losing Game, are on their 2025 album, Welcome to the Future. Tonight, Heat will play Sala Capitol in Santiago de Compostela, Spain, and tomorrow they will be playing in Porto, Portugal at the Hard Club. They will take part in the Frontiers Rock Festival along with Heaven's Edge, Night Ranger, Fighter 5, and more. For more tour dates, go to their website at heatsweden.com, and their Instagram is at heatsweden. From Hamburg, Germany, this is Induction on the Oracle of Hard Rock Radio. We are your rock and roll authority. Turn it up. just heard Spain's Xstacy with the single If I Fall, taken from their upcoming album Phoenix, due to release on April 10th, 2026 via the Art of Melody Music, which is an imprint of Burning Minds Music Group. Founded in 2011, Phoenix will be the band's fourth album and the first since 2020's Eye of the Storm. Xstacy is currently touring. They will play in France for the first time on the 14th of May at Bryn de Zinc as part of their Phoenix tour. Check them out on Instagram at Xstacy Rock Band and their website at xstacyband.com. Click the QR code to pre-order Phoenix. There are plenty of options on bundles to choose from. Before that, you heard Syracuse, New York's Champagne Blondes with Blonder Than You, a single that was released in 2025. They played at Sharky's in Liverpool, New York with Tyken and Ready to Strike as part of the first annual Glam Slam Ice Jam. This is the very same venue they made their live debut in 2023. This is their latest single out of the three that they have, and one video for Fuselage, which you can check out on the YouTube page. Check them out on Instagram at champagne_blondes. And kicking off this rock block was Hamburg, Germany's Induction with Virtual Insanity, a non-single track taken from their new album Love Kills, released February 6th via Raining Phoenix Music. Led by guitarist Tim Hansen, son of Kai Hansen from Gamma Ray and Halloween, they have recently become a force in power metal with progressive influences. Love Kills is Induction's third album, their first for Raining Phoenix Music. Their self-titled debut was released independently in 2019 and was reissued in 2024 by their current label. Fun fact, Timu Montisari from Megadeth performed a guest solo and played lead guitar on the track The Outwitted Consecration on Induction's debut album. That fun fact came from the liner notes on the actual CD. Scan the QR code to order the new album Love Kills from their web shop. Induction are currently on tour, so all orders will ship out March 9th in a couple of days. This is Stole on the Oracle of Hard Rock Radio. We are your rock and roll authority. Turn it up.
pressure's getting harder again. Under myself is a shadow I cast, asking how long will this last? All these vicious screams, but they're not listening. Tell me what I'm supposed to do in my life, but they're not listening. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. Those who have trust that is burning to dust, it makes you lose your brain. Comforting voices never came to exist in this world we're living in. And get back up again when you push me down to the sorry that my thoughts can't be controlled. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. Don't you think I'm tired of it all? The arguments started getting old. How could you believe everything here? And it's humiliation through my tears. Happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and over again. It's happening again, almost like it never ends. It's getting colder and colder and colder as it goes over and over and
You just heard New Jersey, USA's Capr, an all-teenage rock band with their latest standalone single, Colder, released independently February 27th. Their debut single, Controlling the Truth, was released February 13th. There's a video for that as well. The band is led by Juliana Capr. At age 7, she enrolled in the School of Rock, and the rest is history. Connor Brady is on guitar. He has actually taken some guitar lessons from Ron Bumblefoot Thal. Capr was formed in July 2025 and quickly released original music. They are looking for a bassist between the age of 15 and 19. If interested, send an email to capriband666@gmail. Check them out on Instagram at capriband_. Before that, you heard Germany's Desperia with the non-single track titled Twisted World, featuring Karsten Lizard Schultz, taken from their new album, their fourth. Released February 20th via El Puerto Records. Desperia did release a single 2 weeks ago titled The Revelation featuring Zach Stevens, so please check that out. You may know Karsten Lizard Schultz from Lazarus Dream and various other projects and bands, and also one of my favorite bands of all time, Evidence One, who are no longer active. Twisted World is the first part of a two-part series. I can't go into all the details about the story, but this new chapter has new heroes, and the saga continues, introducing three new key figures in Scumgroat, David Young, and the mystical Safrania. So if you ever want to escape to the land of make-believe with really good music, then this is the album for you. Jürgen Walzer has recruited a wonderful cast of guest musicians, such as Mark Pfeffer. You've heard his music on this show several times as part of various musical groups. You may know Zach Stevens from fronting Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Savatage, and most recently Archon Angel. You may also know Rob Lundgren from Mentalist and of YouTube fame, who we played on a previous show, as well as others. The performers on this record are on your screen. Desperia recently played an epic record release show on February 20th at Kamgarn in Kaiserslautern, Germany. Check out Desperia at Desperia.com to know more about the saga, and their Instagram at Desperia. If you want to order their merchandise, drop them a line to desperia@gmail. And kicking off this rock block was Strolle with their latest single, The Heart You Tore Apart, released 2 weeks ago and taken from the digital-only EP titled Reformation via Frontiers Music. This EP introduces the band to the Frontiers family. The EP, as you can probably hazard a guess, is a new recording after lineup changes in Strolle. They were founded in 2006 and have one album out titled Bourbon Souls. Strolle will have a new album sometime in 2026. So later this year, you can expect a new album from them. Click on the QR code to order from their merch store. Check out Strolle on Instagram at Strolle_official. This is Unchosen Ones on the Oracle of Hard Rock Radio. We are your rock and roll authority. Turn it up.
my eyes are burning inside. Without your touch, I miss you so much. Hold on, I'm almost there. Don't go, I'm coming home. Every mile I take, as I get closer to you. No matter how far I am, I'm coming home to you.
You just heard Italy's power metalers Electra Storm with Hero Among Heroes, taken from their sophomore album, their latest, titled Evertale, released via Scarlet Records. I've been wanting to play this band on the show for a while now. Electra Storm formed in 2023 and released their debut album in 2024 titled Power Lords, also via Scarlet Records. Remarkably, Electra Storm has already had 2 million views from their 7 videos. I say that because only one member has a professional recording outside of Electra Storm, which is a testament to the band and its members. I wish Electra Storm nothing but continued success, and hopefully this modest radio station brings you a little more attention. I didn't see any tour dates on their socials or bands in town. Check them out on Instagram at electrostorm.band and scan the QR code to buy their music and their merch. Before that, you heard Coming Home from New Jersey's Fire and Ice, taken from their debut album titled High Roller, released independently, digital only, in December, which is basically 2026 for me. But anyway, Fire and Ice have a somewhat of reputation of having high energy shows. The band is comprised of John Tora on lead vocals and rhythm guitar, Mark Spider on bass, Shane Chester on lead guitar, and Mike Gemini on drums. Fire and Ice will be back to New York City next Saturday, March 14th, to the Lucky 13 Saloon, opening for the all-female Motley Crue tribute band Red Hot, which is certainly to be confused with the all-male Motley Crue tribute band Red Hot out of Las Vegas. That band has Rob Hussey on vocals. Name doesn't sound familiar? Okay. We played his band Cyanide on our May 3rd, 2025 show. Check that out. And also check out Fire and Ice on Instagram at Fire and Ice Band and on fireandiceband.bandcamp.com, or scan the QR code. Their website is Fire and Ice Band New Jersey, well, actually NJ. So it's fireandicebandnj.com. And kicking off this rock block was melodic power metalers from Spain called Unchosen Ones, with the title track to their new album Divine Power Flowing, released via Blood Fire Death on February 13th. Formed in 2020, this is their second album. They have 2 albums and 2 EPs, with their first release coming in 2021. So if you like Camelot or Firewind, I think you'll like Unchosen Ones. I like the record. It is a confident record. If you hear their previous records, you'll know what I mean. In a recent interview, the band states this about Divine Power Flowing. Quote, lyrically, the album explores themes of internal struggle, personal growth, and resilience, reflecting the emotional depth that has become a defining characteristic of the band. References to classic video game culture and iconic manga further enrich the narrative dimension of the record, adding layers of inspiration that connect fantasy, introspection, and metal tradition in equal measure. End quote. In fact, Caught by the Wind was inspired by the video game Castlevania, and Whirligig Saw was inspired by Bloodborne. Check them out on Instagram at unchosen_ones_metal. You can also visit their website at unchosenones.es. Scan the QR code to order a physical copy or digitally directly from the band. Thank you for listening to our show. Be kind, be safe, and take care of each other. Until next time.